This is why jaguars do not live in prides. Lions are often seen lounging in prides, big family groups, but jaguars are always alone. Why do jaguars not live in prides like lions do? Are jaguars just grumpy loners? Or is there a good reason they prefer a solo life? Today, we'll answer these questions. We'll explore why the jaguar, the largest cat of the Americas, walks a lone path, while the African lion thrives with a team. A life of solitude. Unlike lions, jaguars are solitary animals, meaning they live and hunt by themselves. An adult jaguar patrols its own territory, which can be dozens of square kilometers, and doesn't welcome other jaguars there. You'll rarely see a group of jaguars in the wild. They only meet up when it's time to mate or when a mother is raising cubs. After that, each jaguar goes its own way again. This solo lifestyle is normal for most wild cats. In fact, aside from lions and some male cheetahs, nearly all big cats prefer to be alone. A jaguar isn't lonely, it's just being a jaguar. Each jaguar needs a big home range to roam. In rich habitats, like the Amazon rainforest, there might be one jaguar every 15 square kilometers, and each guards its patch. Jaguars mark their territory with scratches and scents, basically saying, "This is my space, keep out." Because they are top predators, they don't need help from others to catch food or stay safe. In fact, having another jaguar around would mean sharing prey, and jaguars aren't keen on sharing. By living alone, a jaguar can quietly stalk and ambush its meals without competition. This independence makes the jaguar a superb hunter, a stealthy one-cat show who doesn't have to split dinner with anyone. If you think about it, a jaguar roaming solo is actually a master of its domain, free from any group rules or rivalries. The only time you'll see a bit of jaguar family life is between a mother and her cubs. Mother jaguars raise their cubs alone, with no babysitter or helpers, and they do a great job. A jaguar mom will teach her cubs how to hunt and survive all by herself. The cubs stay with her for about 2 years, learning everything from climbing trees to swimming in rivers. Once they're old enough, the young jaguars leave to find their own territories. There's no extended family or pride to stick around in. This might sound tough, but it works for jaguars. The young are well prepared to live on their own. In the world of jaguars, family time is brief. After that, it's time to be independent. Unlike lion cubs, which grow up with aunts, sisters, and cousins in a pride, a jaguar cub has just its mom as teacher and protector. But that's all it needs. Jaguar moms are excellent at solo parenting. Why jaguars hunt alone? Abundant prey for one. One big reason jaguars don't form prides is that they simply don't need the help. Jaguars have a very broad diet. They are opportunistic and can eat over 85 different animal species. From deer and wild pigs to monkeys, birds, fish, and even caimans, a jaguar can catch a wide range of prey on its own. Most of these animals are a size that one jaguar can take down by itself. Jaguars are incredibly strong and have a powerful bite, the strongest bite of any big cat, able to crack turtle shells or skulls. They usually kill prey with a quick skull bite, so one good ambush is all it takes. Unlike lions, jaguars don't chase speedy herds across open plains. They stalk and pounce in dense jungle or murky swamps. There's no need for a team when your hunting style is sneak attack in tight quarters. In fact, having other jaguars around would probably scare away the prey or cause fights over the kill. By hunting alone, a jaguar gets the full meal and wastes no energy coordinating with others. Think about where jaguars live. These cats thrive in thick rainforests, wetlands, and jungles. To be a successful hunter there, you must be quiet, patient, and covert. Jaguars excel at this. Their spotted coat camouflages with the forest's dappled light, and they move silently. In dense vegetation, a group hunt isn't practical. Imagine trying to organize a pride of lions in a jungle. They'd trip over vines and alert every monkey and bird that they're coming. Jaguars rely on stealth and surprise at close range, not long chases or group tactics. A lone jaguar can slink through the underbrush and get very close to an unsuspecting capybara or deer. If there were 3 or 4 jaguars creeping around, the prey would likely sense them, so the jaguar's habitat rewards solo ambush hunters, not group hunters. Jaguars also love water. They swim and even catch fish or caimans in rivers. This aquatic talent means jaguars can access meals that other big cats, like lions, typically avoid. Because jaguars have such varied hunting tricks, stalking on land, climbing trees, ambushing from water, they can fend for themselves just fine. Another factor is that, in their range, jaguars historically haven't had to deal with large packs of rivals. In Africa, a lone lion would quickly lose its hard-earned kill to a clan of hyenas. But a jaguar doesn't face hyena gangs. The biggest competitor a jaguar might meet is another jaguar, and those encounters are rare. There's also no need for a group to defend against other predators. A jaguar is the apex predator in its habitat. Jaguars are also extremely territorial. A male jaguar won't tolerate another adult male in his area. They avoid each other and will fight if they must. Fights between jaguars are actually uncommon. They tend to avoid direct conflict by keeping distance. This means jaguars naturally spread out across the landscape. It's as if they have a built-in rule, 1 jaguar per territory. If they suddenly tried to live in a group, it would go against millions of years of evolved instincts. They'd end up arguing over space or food. The social cats in prides. Lions are the exception in the big cat family. They are famously social. An African lion pride is basically a family group, usually a bunch of related lionesses, their cubs, and 1 or a few male lions. A pride can be from 3 lions up to well over 15 lions in some cases. The pride members work together in many ways. Lionesses often team up to hunt larger prey like zebra, wildebeest, or buffalo that would be hard to catch alone. By coordinating, they can surround and take down big animals that 1 lion couldn't handle. They also share the food within the pride. Beyond hunting, lionesses in a pride will raise their cubs cooperatively. They sometimes nurse each other's cubs and collectively guard the young from dangers. Having a few aunties in the pride helps the survival of all the cubs. Male lions, on the other hand, often form coalitions, brothers or friends, that take over and guard prides. The males defend the pride's territory from intruders, whether it's other lions or hyenas. A pride's territory in the savanna is also quite large, but multiple lions patrol it together, which helps. In the African savanna, resources like water, shade, and big game hunting spots are clumped in certain areas. Research has shown that living in a group gives lions a big advantage in defending the best territories. Larger prides often have better access to water and food, and they can fend off rivals to keep those hot spots. In short, lions became social because it pays off in their environment. By banding together, they can bring down bigger prey, protect their cubs, and guard their turf effectively. Life on the open savanna is tough for a lone hunter, so teamwork makes sense for lions. In the end, jaguars do not live in prides because they simply don't need it. And in their world, being solitary works best. Their habitat, prey, and evolutionary history all favor a 1-cat show. Lions developed a social system because of their environment in the savanna, where teamwork gave them an edge in hunting and survival. Jaguars, prowling the jungles of the New World, never faced the same pressure. They had plenty of food they could catch alone, and a dense habitat where solo stealth beat group strategy. So the jaguar became the ultimate lone hunter, silent, independent, and perfectly adapted to life alone. Both lions and jaguars are superb predators, but one is a team player and the other is a lone ninja. Each found a strategy that suits their needs. So why don't jaguars live in prides? Because they don't have to. And in the jaguar's world, going it alone is the winning strategy. The jaguar isn't missing out by not having a pride. It's thriving as a solitary king of the jungle.